What's going on, you guys? It's your boy BMG Central back again with another video. I hope you all are having an amazing day as always. I know I am. And in today's video, guys, we have a very important topic that I want to discuss with you guys. Today, we're going to talk about something that really hits home for me, something that has affected me these past couple days very, very much, something I'm really passionate about, and that's my home, Puerto Rico. For those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. That's my island. My people reside there. My family lives there. I mean, this island is everything to me. And we have been through so much as a group, as a family. An example being the hurricane that hit us last year, the year before, Hurricane Maria. That hurricane was one of the most destructive hurricanes in history for our island. It completely devastated us, and we're still recovering from its damages to this day. We have uncovered through some text messages that the government was having, the governor and a bunch of his people were having this conversation in the group chat. I can't really remember what the name of the chat app was, but through this app, they were having conversations about how they were keeping the money that was supposed to go for us to use to like rebuild and to help out the people that we lost. They actually kept it to themselves. We had messages making fun of gay people for their sexuality. An example being Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin is a famous artist that we have in Puerto Rico. His music is really popular. It's known across all Hispanic culture. I'm pretty sure if you guys haven't heard from his music, he's a really famous musician, and he is gay. He was made fun of in that chat as well. We got to see some of that in the chat. The governor of Puerto Rico and all the people in the chat also made fun of the people who died during the hurricane. This is a complete disrespect towards us as Puerto Rican people. That's our governor, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the person that leads us to success, and he's just going behind their back, making fun of the people that we lost. They made fun of women in general. You know, they just made fun of women, calling them really disrespectful words that I'm not going to say during this video, but you can go look up what happened. There's a bunch of articles out there that have a lot of the messages that you can see. They disrespected women, disrespected the gay culture. So the LGBT community, you guys were disrespected hugely, and I'm so sorry that you had to see that. And even after being called out for, you know, being a liar, being a homophobe, and just being a complete idiot, he decides to look us in the eye and say he does not want to resign. He decided that he wants to stay in power. Obvious reasons. He's staying because, you know, it's good money. He wants to retire after his 4 years in term. He wants to just get all the benefits, you know. He wants to get all the benefits of being the governor of Puerto Rico. He does not want to let go of that position at all. And it's kind of ironic because knowing that we're Puerto Rico, you know, he's a part of us, as sad as that might seem. He, better than anyone else, should know that there's nothing that can stop us. We do not let go of things easily. We are not going to be pushed around. Us Puerto Ricans are really passionate about our people, about our island. When the hurricane hit, we all came together. It did not matter what skin color we had. It did not matter where we lived. It did not matter who we were. We all came together to support each other and to help each other come back up. It's disgusting that our leader, the one who's supposed to be leading us, did the complete opposite, went behind our back, took funds that were supposed to go not just for the hurricane, the rebuilding campaign, but things that actually go to like education, kids that need this education. That money, those funds have been taken away and given to the governor and all his selfish needs. Everything that was supposed to help out the community stayed in his pocket. And that's a complete backstab to his people. This hit not just Puerto Rico really hard, but people all over the world. And I'm not trying to bring this topic and say this is the most important topic in the world, because this, people, is happening all over the world. It might not be, you know, people being backstabbed by the government like we're being backstabbed, but things like labor strikes, things like immigration, like everything's happening around the world. The fire of revolution is happening as we speak, guys, all over the world. But the reason why I'm focusing on my topic is because this is my home. I've always been supportive of every single thing that goes around the world, whether it's supporting causes to like, you know, global warming or other cultures. I'm very open-minded. I have a very big heart, and I go across every sort of topic to help out other people. But when it comes to my people, now I need you guys' support so much to come together and to just spread. You don't have to make these type of videos. You don't have to go and protest with us, but at least spread the awareness that something is happening. It's been done. A lot of you, thank you so much. We have people in Spain. We have people in Honduras. We have people here in the U.S. as well that they don't even reside in Puerto Rico, but their hearts are with us, their prayers, and they're just spreading so many messages about what's happening in Puerto Rico. So it's being heard by a lot of people. Back to the topic at hand. We got artists, famous musicians like Bad Bunny, Enrique Martin. Bad Bunny specifically is actually canceling his career right now. He's canceling after these 4 Europe concerts. He has some concerts going on at the moment. I'm not too sure, but after those, he's gonna stop producing music. He's gonna stop doing a bunch of things just to focus on Puerto Rico. That's a lot of money that he's missing out on as a musician, and he's stopping all of that just to be able to help out his island, his home. That's how passionate we are as Puerto Ricans. To me, that is why I love Bad Bunny so much. Not just for his music, but for his heart, his passion for our island. I'm usually a calm person. I'm usually the type of person that's just really cool and collected when I do these type of videos. But guys, I am really heated at the moment with everything that's happening. Earlier this week on Wednesday, we had a protest. Protests have been going on every single day, right? Protests have been going on a daily basis, but we had a couple big protests, one on Wednesday specifically, where it happened throughout, I think it was from 5 all the way till midnight, but things escalated during the 10 to 12, midnight range. Our protesters were there, we're doing what we're supposed to do, trying to be as non-violent as possible. And I really, I tip my hat off for my people for being as non-violent as possible, for expressing ourselves with the right that we have to express ourselves. I don't care if any policeman that was there that day says that was illegal, that does not get protected under our constitution. Whatever they said, that's nonsense. We have the right to stand up for our island. We saw the messages, we saw what our governor did, and we have the right to stand up and speak out and let our feelings be known, because we're hurt as people. This is not what we do. We are not used to having to fight the government. We are not used to having to go out there and put our lives at risk. We won't let ourselves be pushed by some corrupt government that does not care about us at all. And also, there are a lot of conspiracies going around that what happened that night on Wednesday during the protest, that was actually not us. We didn't really start anything violent. It might have been people undercover from the police trying to start something and having a reason for us to get attacked by the police. That's a completely different topic. I'm not gonna get into that. All I know is that during that night I was watching everything live. Sadly, I wasn't able to be there with my island. I really want to be there with my island when this is all going on. But seeing everything live, I saw my people standing up against what they really despise, which is the governor. They were there protesting. That's their right. And then out of nowhere, everything went to hell. Fireworks started going against the police, and then tear gas was deployed. Riot shields came out. It just became a war zone in my island, and that really hurts my heart. That's where I was born and raised, man. That's where my heart will always be, no matter what I do, no matter what places I travel to. Puerto Rico is always the place that I always think about, because there's no place more beautiful than my island, man. My people, my culture, it's great. And I'm letting y'all know about all of this right now because this is not over. It might seem like Wednesday was, the final straw, like Wednesday was the day that everything had to happen, and then after that, nothing else is gonna happen. We're not gonna give up. A lot of people are joining the protest. We're creating bigger and bigger protest sessions. We're gonna have another one on Monday at Puerto Rico. It's gonna be at a certain time. We're gonna be shutting down a big highway. We're gonna be shutting down a highway where a lot of people will go through just to protest, and we're gonna come together. People from all over the world, man. This is what really makes me so happy. Is I'm seeing a lot of support from other countries for Puerto Rico, and it's just truly beautiful. Thank you guys so much for all of that. It's tragic. I don't really like seeing my island being talked about as, oh, we got people manifesting and creating, chaos on the streets. I don't really want my island to be remembered as that, to be put into the spotlight as a place that's doing bad right now. Even the president of the United States is talking negatively about my island. But I know that all the support that we're getting is because you people know and understand that Puerto Rico is a place where we're not used to this. We're not used to everything that's happening. We're fighting back because we're passionate about ourselves. We're passionate about our island, our culture. Yes, this is what anyone who loves their home, this is what anyone would do, okay? But we're not used to this violence, so that's why we're getting so much love and support, because people understand that this is unfair. We're not, this doesn't happen to us. I don't care if you're from another planet. I don't care your skin color. I don't care about your religious beliefs. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about who you are as a person. We're all equal right now. We're all equal right now worldwide. Let's hold hands and let's start to minimize and eventually bring an end to all this corruption. I'm not gonna let my voice be shut down. You know, a lot of people are being quieted down. The governor thinks this is all gonna go away, and that Puerto Rico is gonna just, bend the knee and say, okay, you win. You're not gonna go anywhere. We're not gonna force you. No, this is not what's gonna happen. The people, both people who do not have a big voice, like a big platform, and people who have a huge platform, are saying that we don't want you. Your own people do not want you in power. They don't want you in power. So I think it's time to resign. If you truly are a Puerto Rican, if you truly love your island, if you truly are doing everything you can to make your island happier, to make your el pueblo, like we like to say, or town, but or pueblo, if you're trying to make it as happy as it can be, then you should just leave. That is the only option that we're giving you. He thinks that him going to church after he commits a big crime and being forgiven for his sins is enough for us to just say, okay, he was forgiven by, the church. It's okay, let's let him be. No, this is bigger than that, man. At this point, we're hurt about the disrespect towards our culture. The fact that you're making fun of your people. There's so many ways that you can tackle this issue. The message is making fun of the LGBT community. That's big. Making fun of the special needs. And then looking at us in the face and saying, I'm not going to resign. After keeping your money that was supposed to go to schools and the rebuilding of Hurricane Maria. And you can look at us in the eyes and say that you're not going anywhere. That you're going to stay. We will not stand quiet. We will not let you continue to abuse your power, your corruption. We're not going to stand by and let you make our island whatever you want it to be. I think, because they're calling all of this, they're calling this vandalism. Us standing up for what we believe in, they're calling that vandalism. I think vandalism is everything he's doing. And not just that, but I think vandalism is turning your own people against themselves, creating a civil war. We have more people going against him than they are supporting him. But at the same time, even if it's a small number on the opposite team, that's way too many, because that's our people that are going up against us and are siding with him. I think vandalism, it's that, but also it's the fact that we're not electing the right people. We need to start electing people who are going to better us, who are going to move our the economic aspect of our lives forward, who are going to support education, who are going to make everything better. Because at this point, we're not important to the president of the United States. He looks at us and he thinks we're a waste of time right now. He thinks that everything he's funded to us was dumb. He has never really truly respected Puerto Rico, but now we look even dumber. So yes, I'm hurt that we're being looked at that way, and that the reason why we're trending on every social media right now is because of this that's happening right now. But at the same time, I want this to be out there. I want it to be known that we're fighting, that we're not gonna let this government shut us down. That's not how we are. That's not what our people represent. That's not what our culture is. We're gonna stand strong, and we're gonna come together every single time. And you can push us all you want. You can throw tear gas at us all you want. You can pull out the riot shields all you want. Our voices are louder. We are many. We are many more than what you have. We together, hundreds of thousands of people that went that day on Wednesday. We are many, and we're not scared of that government. Please, if you're watching this, bring some sort of awareness to this topic. Make a video of your own expressing your emotions about this topic. Share this video. Even if it's just a simple prayers to Puerto Rico, bring awareness to what's happening. Ricardo Rosselló has to stand down. Right now, he's laughing at us. He's disrespecting us. He thinks we're just going to let this slide. Let me rephrase this for you. The man stole money that was supposed to go to good causes in our society. He's taking money from kids' education. Took money from our rebuilding movement, or our way of fixing our island after the hurricane, which means that people are still living on this island with no roof over their heads. Some places are still destroyed after the hurricane. It's taking forever for them to fix up our island to the way it was. This man made fun of the LGBT community, made fun of women, special needs people. He's a liar. A liar, a selfish individual that only cares about himself, does not care about his people that voted him into power, only cares about his own benefits, knowing well that if he resigns, the island will not only be better off with a new leader, but it will stop all these protests. It will stop the chances of someone else being hurt, of people dying. Luckily, we haven't had anyone die yet from all these things that are happening. But if it continues to go the way it went Wednesday, we're going to probably see people get hurt, and we're going to possibly see deaths that I don't want to see. That's the biggest fear that I have in my heart. I don't want to see my people die, man. Especially not to one of our own. So as many people are doing, Bad Bunny, he's canceling a lot of his music production just to come to his island, just to be able to protest by our side. That's a true artist right there. We got other people joining the movement. If you don't want to get yourself involved with all these politics or with all these movements that are happening around the world, then that's okay. That's your own opinion, right? But I'm not going to let myself be pushed around. I'm not going to let my people be pushed around. And I'm not going to let people who are corrupted, who are just taking advantage of us, be in power and do whatever they want. That doesn't work around here. That's not how I was raised. It's just not right. It's not right. A lot of us like to think that we were declared independent after 1776, the Declaration of Independence. After all of that, the fight against the British, we thought that was, this history is repeating itself, guys. Revolution is burning worldwide. And just because you don't see it, because you're in the comfort of your home, you're shut out from all the news, you're shut out from everything that's going on worldwide, that doesn't mean other people aren't being affected by it. And then at some point, at the rate that this is going, it will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I believe that there's going to be another independence, another major conflict, possibly in our lifetimes. To all my Puerto Rican family members, to all my people, to all my viewers, Army, I know a lot of you are actually Puerto Rican. Like, I have Army from Puerto Rico. But I'm saying this to all Army. I love you guys. I love you guys' culture. I love you guys where you're from. I love your music. I love BTS, my boys. I love every artist we've reacted to. I love NF and their fans. I love Black and his fans. Jaden Smith, his fans. Every single person watching my channel, I love you all equally. You're my family, whether this channel goes on for days, whether it stops today, whatever the case is, you guys are my family because you guys brought me to where I'm at right now with this platform. All I ask is that you spread this message, that you make this topic aware, whether you just put a simple link to my video on social media, whether you make your own video on social media, bring awareness to this topic and to every single other topic that's going on worldwide, labor strikes, immigration, things that are being unfair in our country, in our continents. We need to bring awareness to this. I'm not gonna let some guy push us around like this. And neither should you. Are you gonna just sit there and let this happen? Because I'm not. Let your voice be heard. Look into the topic. At least do that. And if it does not interest you for whatever reason, then, let it be. Continue your life. Do whatever you please. But I know a lot of my people who follow me know who I am as a person and can relate to many of the things I say and like me for who I am and share the same passion for the betterment of our world. So I know that most of you, the majority of you, if not all of you, are going to do something about this and spread awareness, because we've been trending for like 3-4 days in a row, thanks to a lot of you who aren't even in Puerto Rico right now. They just know about what's happening. So thank you so much for all of you people who do that. I love you guys so much with my heart. So just know that right now, my mind is with my island. My mind is with Puerto Rico. And it will continue to be there until something is done about this. We don't want any new laws. You know, we don't need any new laws. There's no law that can restore our faith, our trust in our governor. My heart is with my island. I'll be tweeting about what's going on. I'm gonna let my voice be heard through my platform. Thank God for being able to give me this platform with you guys. But let's do this together, guys. It's historic what's happening. It has never happened before, so let's make our voices be heard, and let's put an end to all this corruption, this unfair treatment of the people of power. This can't go on any longer. I'll see you guys.